What is up, my good people? It's your boy, the Man Penguin here, and we are back today with some Hearts of Iron 4. It looks like the Israel video has finally caught up to me. It turns out that my actions have consequences, and the obvious only solution today is to blow my brains out. I mean, the only obvious solution today is to play Poland. Iron Man mode is staying off because I already feel enough like Charlie Kirk today. Historical AI focuses is on. Let's go. Alright, Poland sucks dick, but here we are. I guess we'll assemble the Regency Council, because why not? I mean, whatever. Production-wise, we don't need planes, dude. We need guns. And anti-air guns, too. And 40 divisions. 40 very useful Polish divisions. I assembled the Regency Council now. We'll fulfill the 5th of November Act. A Habsburg candidate? I mean, listen, we don't need any more inbreeding here in Poland. We're good. The last Romanov. Sure, I'll why not? Our king is a woman. Never heard of that before, but it works. People are trying to tell me that Lithuania is a man's country. Now, I know Lithuanians, and that's not true at all. Lithuania actually belongs to the Romanovs. And see, they knew they belonged, so they accepted. Okay, can we do anything else? Oh my god, we can demand Yugoslav subjugation. I don't know how I'm going to demand Yugoslav subjugation, considering they are actually... Wait, can I demand Slovakia instead? Yeah, let me demand Slovakia instead. I'm sorry, Yugoslavs. I don't actually give a f about you guys at this moment in time. Alright, they accepted because they knew that Slovakia is actually Polish. Now how can I... what? I don't understand how I'm supposed to be able to demand... Do I just want to kill Hungary? No, I got good relations with Hungary. I guess I'll demand Yugoslav subjugation. Why not? I mean, I guess you sort of have to ask, why would they accept? Because I'm all the way over here and I can't reach them. But maybe they'll love me enough that they'll just be like, yeah, we want to be Polish. And a woman. Shock and horror, Yugoslavia said no. So if I declare this war, that should bring up the Romanians in. Now, can I hit their side dump and get a hold of that? I'm not in love with the Romanians on account of the fact that, oh, they're not force attacking me anymore, but they were force attacking me. I'm gonna take the Baltic states real quick while I just sort of sit here and stare at the Romanians. Latvia and Estonia went fairly easily. Now, the Romanians, and no manpower. Germany demands Memel. I guess I'll let them have Memel. I don't really want Memel, to be honest. I've got to placate the Germans so that I can kill the Romanians and Yugoslavs. I finally broke through the Romanian lines. Cost me a lot of Poles, but I guess a lot of Poles are kind of worth it in the long run. I mean, they are just pole cats. Oh, there goes the Romanians. Now on to the Yugoslavs, who rejected my annexation when they should have just accepted it. Would have saved them, well, would have saved me a lot of Polish people, and would have saved them a lot of Yugoslavs. To hell with Polish people. Go forward, my meat slaves, into the Yugoslavian guns, I guess. Uh-oh, Danzig or war. I'm definitely prepared to defend Danzig, but maybe let's make a deal. Sometimes you have to lose a Danzig to not die, and that is the case today. Not like Danzig's really that important anyways. I mean, it's just a city with a bunch of Germans in it. Who wants one of those? In a couple years, they'll mostly be filled with Turkish people anyways. See, we gave up a city full of Germans, and we got a bunch of cities full of Serbians and Croatians and Bosnians. Yeah, it's not really much of an upgrade. I knew this was coming, and I'm still not prepared. The Soviet Union demands the East. We will not surrender without a fight. Okay, so I have 94 divisions to hold a very long line. The Soviets still have not declared war on me, and now they're demanding Bessarabia, and we're not going to give up our territory. Oh my god, it finally happened. They finally declared war on me. They're not attacking. Oh, he's attacking me down here in the south. I'm being stupid. I should probably pop service by requirement right now. And war economy, and I have nothing else. Okay, that's fine. They're attacking me pretty hard down here, but hopefully I'll be okay. So far, they're not pushing through me. So far. 86,000 casualties on their end. Italy demands the occupation of Dalmatia. Suck my nuts, Italy. You can have it. I don't care. It's Dalmatia. I don't even think there's 101 Dalmatians out there, to be honest. Oh my god, these fucking sluts keep demanding my territory. Myth of being butt-fucked right now. Okay, this isn't fair. Alright, they're attacking me, but it's okay, I think. I think it's okay. I guess we should probably claim Rus, on account of the fact that we are the true Polish Russia, obviously. Alright, I get that I control most of the shithole countries in this world, but why am I getting butt-fucked constantly by these assholes? Constantly demanding my territory. It's like, do you have no regard for what I'm going through right now? The answer is no, they fucking don't. I'm being cucked. I'm being cucked. I hate Hungary. Hashtag I hate Hungary. Because they're cucking me. Unbelievable. I hate Bulgarians. I literally beat the shit out of the IRO or whatever that was, and now they're back. whatever. I'm not going to forget the betrayals that I've received on the part of these Central European, Balkan, and German shitholes. I made a few small breakthroughs. I made it up to Kiev, and I also took Minsk. Obviously, it's not a fast offensive on account of the fact that they have a lot of divisions, and I only have infantry. We're doing what we can with what we got. The little push I made into the Soviet Union kind of stalled out on account of the fact that I only have infantry, and they have also infantry, and they have more infantry than I do, and I have no planes, no CAS, no nothing. They're hitting me pretty hard now, which is very concerning. Slightly concerning, at least. Maybe not very concerning, it's a little concerning. They're pushing me in plane tiles, of course, but for the most part I'm holding. I am now producing planes and Air Force, that way I can blow up their Air Force, and also maybe produce a little bit of CAS, that way I, maybe one day can actually push them. But I guess only time shall tell. I was able to withstand the onslaught. Now they've moved most of their offensive down to the south. My air production is also ramping up a little bit, so things are starting to look a little better in that regard. But this is still, you know, slow. Gonna be a slog. But that's the way that life is, unfortunately. The Soviets left the lines down here in the south. I don't know why they chose to leave. But considering I had some desire to come down here, I'm not necessarily complaining. Dude, where are they going? Like, whatever, I'm not complaining, but where are they going? I finally have total air superiority over the Soviets. I blew up most of their air force. It's a good thing that Soviet air is basically completely incompetent. So maybe now I'll actually be able to push them and do some real damage. We can push the lines, and to celebrate this monumental achievement of actually being able to push, we're gonna reform the Commonwealth, which took me way too long to do. But now I have 4.85 million manpower. Pulled off a nice big encirclement of Soviet forces down here. Raw dogging with infantry, not very fun, but, you know, it doesn't stop me from pulling off a couple of encirclements. The Hungarians, really pissing me off right now, but you know what? They want Slovakia. I hate to give it up because it's actually got some resources like coal, but gotta give it up because I can't afford a two-front war right now. I've beat the hell out of the Soviets. I mean, I really have 250 divisions, which, that's still a lot of divisions, but I've dealt 14 million casualties. So I'm just going to kind of go on a full-bore offensive. They don't have very many divisions on the lines, if any, in places. So I took Moscow. I've also taken Stalingrad already. I've overran a lot of their divisions. All that stands between them and me is Leningrad. I'm sure other victory points as well. All right, there go the Soviets. That was, well, wasn't easy. Yes, we did annex everything in this peace deal, as was deserved. And with all of Russia now under our control, we were able to proclaim Slavic unity. So now we are the Slavic Union, led by Anastasia Romanov, which, that's, you know, we love our Slavic unity, and we love our Slavic Union. The Slavs are definitely known for their union and camaraderie, obviously. I have not forgotten how much the Hungarians have cucked me today. I will not forgive them for their sins. The Axis spent this game picking at me like I was a corpse and they were a bunch of vultures. Really, it was unforgivable if we're being honest with ourselves. Disgraceful behavior, but you know what? I have not forgotten, and we shall have our Polish-Slavic revenge. Oh, the divisions have mostly got to their lines, so we're just gonna hit all the buttons and hope that 400 and 900 divisions can push. I guess we're about to find out. Maybe I'll time-lapse it if it does anything. Oh my god, man, I just want to interject here. This human wave offensive is absolutely fucking disgusting. I've taken so many casualties, and I've taken most of my casualties against the Hungarians, of all people. It's the Germans, I've actually killed more of them than they killed of me, and I'm raw dogging them with infantry. Holy fucking shit. I love infantry, man. All you need is just an ungodly amount of it, and you're golden, basically, like a golden girl. But back to the time-lapse. there went Germany. Wow, okay. So, so far the infantry offensive is going very well. 5.70 million casualties for me, and I've dealt 6 mil to Germany. So somehow, raw dogging basically with infantry, and technically, no, not all infantry. There's a little tanks in there, and I do have an air force. But raw dogging, mostly infantry. I've taken less casualties than what have been dealt to me. All right, and that is World War II. I managed to have the majority of the war score, which is totally fair considering I just killed 5 million men to do this. I can finally take back my lost territories that were stolen from me. Stolen from me. All right, there's the peace deal. I look pretty damn good. The unifier of Slavic peoples. The Slavic peoples here, Slavic peoples there, Slavic peoples everywhere. But we're not quite done yet. Well, we're pretty much done. Once I kill nationalist Spain and Vichy France, we're done. All right. There goes Spain, and, well, we'll get what we can. All right, the Slavic Union. We look good. We're still at war with Daneland and Sweden, but I fucking hate both those countries, so I can't be bothered to invade them. That was Poland. This game took way longer than I was expecting. You know, I raw dogged it with infantry. I don't know. I don't have much else to say, other than thank you all, of course, so much for joining. Hopefully this video does better than the Fallout video, and hopefully it does also better than the Heavy Chahara video. Benjamin Netanyahu, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Don't kill my channel before it even got off the ground. And see you all in the next video, whenever that might be. Fuck you, Spain. Peace out.